Alright, hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video, a brand new review. So today we're talking about Yeezys, and actually one Yeezy in particular. As you can see, I've actually got 6 pairs. So this is the Yeezy 350 V2 Carbon. Alright, so this is by far the most amount of Yeezys that I've ever had in one place. I mean, this is crazy. So right now I have 6 of these, and in fact I actually got 7 pairs of this Yeezy 350 V2 in the carbon colorway. I actually won all of these through raffles. Now there is one that I did get through Foot Locker earlier in the morning. Of course, these you get notified if you win the raffle at about 9 or 10 on the day of release. However, the foot sites like Foot Locker, JD Sports, they release their pairs through a splash page earlier that day at about 7 a.m. On release day, which was October the 2nd, I got notified that I won pretty much all of the raffles that I entered. I know it sounds impossible, and to be honest, I would definitely assume that as well, but it happened, and that's how I got all of these pairs. They're all in my size because that's what I wanted. Of course, as a sneaker reviewer, it's really important for me to get every single notable release or any kind of release that I particularly want. Whenever a Yeezy comes up, I try and enter as many raffles as possible. Now, obviously, something was a little bit different with these, meaning the stock was pretty crazily high. So I've got all 6 pairs. I'm just waiting on the last one, which is from Foot Locker. Now, of course, I'm going to be keeping one, and the rest I'm going to either sell, or I know a couple of my buddies actually want a couple of them, so they're all taken care of as of right now. I definitely do not need all of them. I really just wanted one pair, but somehow ended up getting all of them. So yes, definitely the rumors were true. This has to be one of the highest stocked Yeezys in terms of, the amount of pairs that they made. So look, there were rumors going around that the stock numbers for this pair was even potentially a little bit higher than the Yeezy Zion. So remember the Zions, they were rumored to have 500,000 pairs, and these were around 550. Now, enough about the stock and me getting this ridiculous amount of Yeezys. Let's talk about the Yeezy 350 V2 in the carbon colorway. Because I have so many, I'm able to see a little bit of variation that, you know what, if I didn't get this many, I would never have known. So ever since the Yeezy 350 V2 in the Zion colorway, we've been getting this little letter or this little note inside the box, which looks just like this. So this little note that you get essentially just says that the knit pattern is pretty special and it varies from shoe to shoe. Now, up until now, I've got one in every single box. Every single one of these pairs has one of these notes except for one. So one of these is missing this note. It's just one thing to think about. If you didn't get this in the box, I wouldn't panic too much. You probably got a real pair. You just one of the odd ones out that didn't get one of these notes. Now, also in the box, you get an extra pair of laces. Not everybody is a fan of the new infinity loop lacing system or the one looped lacing system that is provided on the shoe. So you may want to cut them off and just swap them out for this all black extra pair of laces that you get. So as you know, the Yeezy 350 V2 Carbon was not always called the Carbon. It was actually previously called the Yeezy 350 V2 Asriel. It went through a last-minute name change. I think Adidas and Yeezy got caught a little bit of flack for their biblical naming of the sneakers. So they chose to go with a little bit more of an accurate in terms of its color code. Now what's interesting is getting 7 different pairs, seeing the different variation in the sticker or the sizing tag or the barcode. So you can really tell some of these are almost falling off because they've been slapped on, or the old one has been torn off. In fact, this pair over here, underneath is the original sizing sticker which says Asriel, and it's kind of blacked out, and then they stuck the new size tag which of course says Yeezy 350 Carbon. This pair over here actually has some of the box torn off. So obviously someone at the factory tore off the original sticker and stuck this one back on, and then just took some of the box with it. It is also interesting to note that all of these do have the Carbon sticker, as I have heard that some pairs came with the original Asriel sticker on and nobody changed the name. Now listen, in regards to this pair of sneakers, when I first saw the leaked images or the first images of this shoe, I didn't like it. I'm gonna be honest here, I really just didn't like the look of the contrasting midsole and the darker upper. Maybe it was just a bit too different for me and I wasn't used to it. But listen, again, I'm gonna be honest here, when I put them on foot, damn, they look good. Look, some people are saying that this is the best colorway of the Yeezy 350 for the entire 2020. I'm definitely not gonna go that far, but I definitely think this is up there with some of the best colorways I've seen this year. So if you take a closer look at the knit pattern on this Yeezy 350, it stays pretty true to what we've seen with the Yeezy Zion and of course the Asriel colorway. The mix of colors that you get on this is pretty interesting. For the most part, it's quite a dark upper, so you're getting a predominantly black color on top. However, it is mixed with this maybe a little bit darker blue and a tiny bit of green towards the top section around that front portion, and that specifically is on the lateral side, but it definitely is a black mixed with a blue. They've all got that same knit pattern for the top, and of course they all no longer have pull tabs, so you can see that is something I really wish that they did have. But the center stitching is actually something that is different. So if I show you the Zion pair, they went with that newer kind of center stitching, so it's a little bit different, a little bit more flat and a little bit more organized, I guess. But as you look on the Carbon pair, this goes back to that cross stitching, so a little bit more of a reversed, extended look. I tell you what, if you think Yeezy 350 hype is dead, you are wrong. These are still flying and people still want this silhouette. The Zion and the Carbon midsoles, the colors are very, very similar. I'd even go to say that the Zion is a little bit more light in terms of the color of it. It's a little bit more milky, and this is a little bit more tanned or yellowed out. I think people will like this and look back on this pair as maybe one of the more different colorways that is just something that's pretty easy to throw a fit together. But that pretty much wraps it up for the Yeezy 350 V2 in the Carbon colorway. I really like this one. It definitely changed my mind quite a bit from when I originally saw this. Let me know what you think. Did you manage to get a pair? Did you get multiples? Let me know down in the comment section. Of course, thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, subscribing, joining me here for yet another video. Of course, I will catch you guys in the next video, but until then.